I guess after having operated different kinds of equipment ourselves and gone through the step and growth in our own business, I think it has been crucial that we have the right equipment. And it's interesting to reflect back on when we started with the rack and cloth, and it was great for the first year, and then we got busier and it just didn't do enough. And then we got our first belt press, and it was just right. It was doing what it needed to do, but we outgrew that as well. And then we upgraded, and again we kind of hit the spot right. We overstretched the old size a bit and came into new size. It was just right, and then we upgraded again, and that was a little too big at first. So we outgrew the old one, and we got a bigger one, and that was kind of interesting because as we started, it was like, oh my god, now it takes so much longer to clean, so we have to do so much more volume to make it worth it to start it up and so forth. But we grew into it, and it was obviously the right choice. But the first little bit was like, oh, too big, and then we're in the same position again now with our stationary equipment, that it's a little bit too big. It's just like it's not worth it to pull it out for X amount of bins. So having the right equipment is really important because it will make a difference on your time that you spend working it. Because the setup and the cleaning is the same time whether you run 2 bins or 200 bins. So you got to have the right equipment for your size, because you're spending a lot more time cleaning on bigger equipment and setting up than on smaller ones. On the other hand, if you don't kind of upsize it a little bit, you don't really have room to grow. So it's this fine line of choosing the right equipment for your needs, whether it's immediate and growth, or whether you say, well, this is how much I want to do and I can do, and I don't want to do more. That's fine. But the right size is crucial, and it makes a big difference in terms of labor costs and profitability at the end.